Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is our 9th episode of how to find forex setup every day. I've actually decided to put this kind of videos here so that anybody who is watching me, if you're my subscriber or you're my mentee or you're at home and you want to look on the chat and find some setup and don't know where to actually enter, where to actually buy, I put these videos here every week so that you'll be able to also have some setup in your mind you'll be looking for on the chat. Most people, their major problem is where to buy or where to sell on the chart. So when they open their chart, they don't know where to buy, they don't know where to sell. That's why I decided to dedicate my week, every Monday, I decided to dedicate my charts to put this kind of videos here. But on this Monday, I did not trade because it was Idol Festival and I went out to my family. I was very busy. I did not trade. I did not even open the charts. But on Tuesday, that's when I started trading. So Tuesday, which is today, I started trading, but this video will not be posted definitely today. The next day, which is Wednesday, so maybe today is Wednesday that I'm posting it here. So this chart is Tuesday's chart that I am showing to you here. But on this episode, I decided to use blue candlesticks because mostly you know that I trade with green candlesticks. But I just want to tell anybody who is watching me that the candlestick color does not matter. The candlestick color on the chart does not matter. Whether it's yellow, whether it's black, whether it's green, whether it's purple, it doesn't matter. All what matters is what? You understand the concepts you are trading. Moreover, I also decided to use trend lines instead of using moving averages. You know that most of the time I use moving averages. I decided to use trend lines to tell you that the tools too does not matter. All what matters is what you know in your head that you are trying to look for it on the chart. You must know something in your head before you think of opening the chart. So that's what matters. The tool, the trend lines, the moving averages, the Fibonacci, the Bollinger Band, they're just to help you to understand what's happening in the market. They can't tell you where to buy or where to sell. So if you know what you're looking for, the tool does not matter. The same way here, guys. So I decided to use different tool today. Instead of using my usual moving averages, I decided to use trend lines. Okay, some horizontal lines to illustrate some chart for you to know that the tools does not matter. Okay. So without wasting my time, let's get to the chart and let's get started. But guys, before you go, please, if you're new here, you're watching me, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and like the video. But if you're also my subscriber and you're a returning subscriber to come and watch this video, please hit the like button just to help the algorithm push my video through, okay? So that the channel will just become bigger, okay? So just help me with that. And let's get to the chat and let's see what we can do. So guys, as you can see on the currency trend meter today, we have on the H4, as you can see, on H4 is the apparent time frame. So always we begin our analysis from the H4. So as you can see, the H4, the switch is strong. The euro is also strong. Can you see? Euro and the switch, they are all strong. So we are looking for euro and the switch as the strongest currency. You can also see that the AUD and the CAD are all weak, which means AUD and the CAD are all weak. So you're going to find a way to pair the switch and any of these weaker one, the same way the euro and any of these weaker one. We are looking for our setups on the H1 and M15. So H4 is our parent time frame we are looking at. So anything stronger or weaker on H4 is what I'm actually looking at. So we can see that what can we merge? So we can merge switch with the card. Can you see? Switch with the card. So we can say switch with the card, Canadian dollar. We can also merge the switch with the AUD because they are all weak. So you can say switch with AUD. Now let's come to the euro. You can also merge the euro with the AUD and euro with the card. So you can say euro card, euro card, euro card, and we can also say euro what? Yes guys, euro with the AUD. So we can see that on the chart, when you go to the chart, we see any of these ones trending because we are merging the strongest with the weakest. So definitely we are going to find a trending market. That's a powerful tool we are using as a currency meter. It always helps you to figure out what is strong and what is weak. Have you realized why we don't trade any of these guys in the middle? Do you know why? Because they are not strong and they are not weak. They don't have good patterns, like they can moving upwards and downwards and moving as if they are ranging, as if they are trending, because they are neither strong or neither weak. Those are the guys in the middle. That's why we don't trade those currency pairs in the middle. Do you understand? That's why I always match the top two and the bottom two, the strongest with the weakest. We don't want to trade the guy who is not strong and not weak at the same time. They are not strong, they are not weak, so they can be anything. So we don't trade them, okay? We only trade what? The strongest with the weakest. So that we look for a perfect trend or a perfect reversal if you want to trade ranging market. That's all. Very simple, guys. Most people cannot spot these ones out, so they don't know which environment they should not trade. Because of that, they trade every time and they have a lot of losing trades. And that's what I'm here to teach you as a mentor. So let's go to the charts and let's see the ones I took. Okay, so the first chart as I looked at was the card switch. Do you remember? The card was weak and the switch was strong, right? So when I opened my chart, I saw that the market was trending. Can all say the market was trending. Very simple. That's why we always met the strongest with the weakest. Definitely you get a trending market. But the question is, where are you supposed to enter? That's the question. Where are you supposed to enter? That's what most people don't know. So you can see that on this particular chart, you can find support areas. The market broke out of the support area. The market reversed back, and I was waiting for a confirmation pattern around this area, but the market did not give me any confirmation pattern, which means I couldn't get any trade to take here because the market did not give me confirmation. Assuming this candle was a little shorter, I would have taken it as a bullish, a bearish engulfing pattern, and maybe I would have tried and take the trade, but the market did not give me any pattern here, so I couldn't take any trade. So on the card switch, I did not take any trade. Which setup was I using? I was using what? The breakout continuation trading strategy. That was what I was using. So my setup was ready, but my entry was not ready. When market came back here, I was also expecting the market to give me another confirmation, but I realized that I didn't like the pattern the market gave me. It did not give me any confirmation. So still I could not take any trade. Though the market went in my favor, but still I couldn't take any trade because my entry was not ready. So if your entry is not ready, you don't take any trade. Guys, do you understand? If your entry is not ready, don't take any trade. All what you have to do is that you open your chart and then search for this particular pattern. Search for the breakout continuation trading strategy. What does the rule say? The rule says what? You identify a trending market, and when the market breaks out of a consolidation zone and reverses back to the zone any moment and gives you confirmation pattern, you ride the market downwards. That's what the rule says. So if you find the setup, yes, the setup is there, but the confirmation is not there, you don't take any trade. No matter what happens in the market, you don't take any trade. So the first currency pair on card switch, there is no trade. And this one was traded on the M15. Can you see? M15, which means you can either trade on M15 or you can find a trade on H1. But I found this trade on M15, so I don't find this trade on H1. This is on M15. So card switch, no trade. Why? Because there was no confirmation candle. Though market went in our favor to the direction where I was expecting, market went to the same direction, but there was no confirmation pattern here, and there was no confirmation pattern here. So I couldn't take any trade. There is no need to rush. But aside the card switch trade, I also find card yen. And as you can see, it was on H1. Remember that we had switch and the AUD, and we had the switch and what? The switch and card, right? Good. But on the currency trend meter, I also realized that the yen was stronger. So I could still make the Japanese yen with the card. That's what I did, and I found this trade. Let me go back to the currency trend meter and show you. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see that the yen was also strong. Can you see? I decided to merge because I realized that it was strong across all the time frame. Guys, can you see? the yen was very strong, and because of that, I decided to merge. Since I did not get this straight trade, the first one to take, I decided to merge the yen and the card. This one, card yen. So I did not write it, but let me write it here now. Card yen, card with the yen, with the JPY. So I decided to merge them. That's why I found out that trade. That's how I found this trade. So where did I enter? You can see that my log was here and my exit was also here. Can you see? This is the MT5 log. But what was the setup? I realized that the market was on a downtrend. Let me clean this, guys. Sorry. I realized that the market was on a downtrend. So I was looking for a way to enter. So I spotted this beautiful triangular pattern. Remember the triangular pattern? We want 1, 2, 3, and when market reverses back to end of the zone and breaks either here or breaks to the top, we enter just at the candle break. That's a triangular pattern. Let me explain again. Let me explain with different color, okay? Let me choose different color from my point. Okay. The triangular pattern says that we're looking for the market to make a triangle. Power move, retrace, power move, and retrace. And then we form a triangle. So we want the market to break out of this triangle, either to the downside, break to the downside, or break to the upside. And then you take the trade. So the same thing I found here. I found this triangular pattern. I realized that the market made 1, 2 more touches. Can you see? That's a triangular pattern. So I put my trend lines here, and then the market broke. I saw this very big bearish candle. After the market broke this candle, I didn't enter immediately. I placed my sell order here. It was a sell order, and then my stop loss was here. My take profit was behind the candle. So risk reward of 1:2. Risk reward 1:2. Never take something less than 1:2. Okay, always risk reward 1:2, and always make sure that you position your stop loss at a place where it's very safe. Okay, position your stop loss at a place where it's very safe. So don't just put your stop loss anywhere. Put it at the safest place you can ever get. Okay, safest place you can ever get. So my stop loss was here, and my take profit was here. Guys, can you see? Take profit was here. Can you see my log? The MT5 will log you in when it will log you out. It will also log you in when you buy or sell. So that's where I entered. That's where I exited the trade. So risk reward of 1:2 using the triangular trade pattern. So on card yen, I got 1 trade on H1. Can you see? H1 triangular pattern. The next trade I found was the Euro AUD. And as you can remember, the Euro was strong, the AUD was weak. Remember, Euro AUD. The Euro was strong and the AUD was weak. So this is yesterday's chart. Can you see? Here is yesterday. All this side is yesterday. This is my period separator. And all this side is for today. Can you see? And we are on the M15 time frame. So yesterday's chart and today's chart. So when I opened the market this morning, I traded the ASEAN session, okay? I traded the ASEAN session. So when I opened the market this morning, I realized that there was a support here, support. So the same breakout continuation trading strategy. Actually, this is one of my most powerful trading strategies I've been using for almost 5 years now. I like it. It's actually my favorite because you can find it anytime, anywhere on any currency pair. So that's what I always found and trade most of the time. So I saw support, and there was a breakout. So I was waiting for the market to retrace back to the zone, give me confirmation, and I will take the trade. But I waited, the market brought back, but did not give me any confirmation here. So the market left me erratically. Actually, I don't trade with emotions. If you are a new beginner, you'll be wondering, why didn't you enter? Why didn't you do that? But let me tell you, in trading, you must follow your plan. If your entry criteria is not ready, you don't enter. If not, you're going to mess your statistics up, okay? Don't be rushing to take trade. Take only trades that fit your criteria and fit your plan. So I couldn't take this trade here. The market left me. But something happened. Market reverses back. The market reversed back, and then I saw this pattern. I saw the bullish engulfing pattern. I saw the morning star pattern, this morning star pattern. After that time, I had not drawn this rectangular line. This rectangular line was not there. This rectangle was not there. So I asked myself, why is this pattern forming here? Why is it forming there? And I realized that there was a support area. Can you see? Support, support, support. So I said, okay, that is why it's forming here. So I immediately place my buy order here. Can you see my buy order? I placed my buy order there. Can you see my log? Then my take profit was here, and my stop loss behind the pattern. Can you see why I entered? Guys, are you watching? This is where the log. Can you see the log? Good. So I placed my buy order here. It triggered me in. My take profit 1 is 2, and I was out of the market. So which strategy is this? Breakout continuation trading strategy. How did I find a setup? Support area, right? So the setup means what? Support areas. I was waiting for it to actually retrace back to this zone. After it broke out of this zone, I was waiting for retracement, but the market retraced and did not give me any confirmation pattern. Because of that, the market left me behind, and I waited again. The market retraced back, gave me this pattern, and I realized that that place too was a support. There was a support at that side, and then I entered my trade. My stop loss was below the pattern. My take profit was there. Can you see my take profit? Yes, my take profit. Can you see? Yes, take profit 1 is 2, and you're out of the market. That's all, simple. The next chart I also looked at was the euro card. Remember, the euro was strong and the card was weak. So the same euro we took, euro AUD, this is euro card. So on the M15, the same M15. Sometimes I can find a trade on H1, sometimes I can find a trade on M15, but this trade was found on why? The M15, because the H1 was trending strongly. So I came down to the M15 to find this setup here. So as you can see, the market was trending strongly yesterday. So morning, oh, where is my period separator? I think this particular chart was not having a period separator. So I think it was somewhere here. Yes, and I saw the charts. I saw that the market broke out of this zone. The market broke out of this zone. Can you see? Broke out of this zone. So I was waiting for a confirmation candle here. But when the market came, look at the pattern it gave me. It shows me that something is happening in the market. This pattern shows me that it's a bullish morning star, but look at what is happening. Look at the wicks. Look at how strong the candle is. Something's happening in the market. Either the market is going to be erratic and move forward erratically, or the market can move down erratically. That's what it shows. So with experience, be able to spot all these things out. Okay. So what happened was that I didn't take the trade, though the bullish engulfing pattern was formed, but this bullish engulfing pattern is too much for me, guys. It's too bigger for me. I can't take it. You want bullish engulfing pattern, you want a morning star, but you've gotten it and it's too bigger. You can't take it. This is experience. Okay, that's experience. So though I would have entered somewhere, assuming I was supposed to enter, I would have waited and entered somewhere here. If the market came back to that same level, I would have entered somewhere, maybe take my profit somewhere higher. It wouldn't have actually triggered my profit because I would have taken my profit somewhere higher than that, my stop loss somewhere below. So I would have had a losing trade. Okay, I would have had a losing trade. I couldn't take this trade. Actually, I was lucky I didn't take it. I did not luck in trading. Anything can happen. Your analysis cannot determine whether the market is going to your favor or not. So I didn't take any trade here, but I was waiting for the market to retrace back, give me confirmation pattern, and it gave me confirmation pattern. But this pattern it gave me, I did not like it because it was too erratic. So you see what happened after that? Look at all these wicks. Look at the rejections on the wicks. Can you see? So the market would have been definitely be a losing trade. So in trading, you must know the environment you are supposed to trade. You must know the environment you're not supposed to trade. Even if your criteria is ready and you think the criteria does not, you don't like the criteria, you don't like the entry, and it's too erratic for you, just don't trade it. Okay, that's what brings experience. So whilst you trade every day, you gain experience over all these things, be able to spot them out. Okay, you'll be able to spot them out easily. But there's something else I want to show you. Can you see the triangular pattern again here? See, guys. Triangular pattern again here. Can you see the market is trying to reverse? See, one triangle. Can you see? Broke out of the triangle. So someone can enter here and you put your stop loss behind the chart pattern and you'll take profit somewhere here. So you ride the market. I'm sure the market will come down, may come down, you can't tell. But I'm just showing you that this is a triangular pattern. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see? Triangular pattern. So Someone could have also taken the trade here if you are trading reversals. So triangular pattern was also here. Can you see the same big candle that we saw in the one I took? The same big candle here. So you could have just taken your profit here. So don't be shaking. Always know what you're doing, and you don't rush to take a trade, or you don't rush to exit a trade. Make it hit your stop loss or hit your profit targets. Okay. So guys, as you can see, you cannot just open your chart every day and get all the chart to trade. Sometimes I can get one trade, sometimes I can get two trades, sometimes I can get all the three trades, sometimes I can get four, but just trade maximum 3 trades. Sometimes when you take 3 trades, you can get all of them to wins, but not every time. Sometimes you can get 2 wins, 1 loss. Sometimes you can get only 1 trade to take for the whole day, and that trade can be a win or a loss. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I can get 2 trades, like today it was 2 trades, they were all wins. I can't control the wins, I can't control the losses. The same way next time it can be all losses because you can't tell. But your goal as a day trader is to make sure that at least half of your trades are wins and at least half are losses. So let's say you're able to take 50 trades within maybe 2 months. Let's say 30 within a month. 30 within a month, and half of them are losses, half of them are wins with the profitable reward of 1 to 2. Definitely you're going to be profitable. So that's your goal as a trader. At least half of your trades will be profitable with risk reward of what? 1 to 2. That's it. It's not every day you're going to get all the chart to trade. Also, not every day you're going to get all winning trade. I think this one, the system is in a winning streak, so that's why I just got all wins. I can't control the market. No, it's not about your analysis. Getting a win is not about your analysis. Your analysis cannot do anything to the market. Your analysis is just to tell you that, okay, is my setup ready? Is my criteria met? That's all. Your analysis cannot change the market sentiment. It cannot change the direction of the market. So if they were all wins, it doesn't matter. It's not me that I made them to be wins. It is what? The currency pair itself that moved. I can't control the currency pair. The same way is also with losses. I can't control the currency pair. So you can get wins, can get losses. Okay, so when losses come, you grasp it. When the wins also come, you grasp. You shouldn't be happy about wins. Also, shouldn't be sad about loss. You should grow to the point where now you trade without emotions. That's where you have to grow to as a day trader. Okay. And as you can see, the tools does not matter. The candlestick color does not matter. The moving averages or the trend lines or whatever, the Fibonacci, they all don't matter. All what matters is what you know what you're looking for on the chart. So when you open your chart, if this appears, you take your criteria and you take the trade. If nothing appears, you don't take anything. If you have about 3 or 4 setups you're searching for, then when they only appear on the chart, you take the trade. If they don't appear, you don't take any trade, guys. So I think that will be all. We've covered a lot. That will be all. I'll encourage you to every week come here and watch this kind of videos so that you also grasp an understanding. So that anytime you open your chat, you know what you're looking for, okay? And stop losing your money. Stop putting your hard-earned money into the account and then keep losing it. Stop doing that, okay? It's going to help you. If you don't have knowledge, please learn more, okay? This kind of videos, learn more before you put your money in the market, okay? So that will be all for this video. I hope you have liked. Please, have you liked? Have you subscribed to the channel? If you've not, just try to help me, okay? Try to help my channel grow. So this is OWAS, your trainer. See you next time. Bye.